Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I cannot believe it's already the middle of November. That is nuts. Thank you guys for hopping in here. As always, put a comment in the chat for here. Say hello. Savannah, thanks for hopping on here. A few housekeeping things, I guess. As always, I love when you guys comment and interact. If you have any feedback, anything you want to see, let me know. You can always DM me on Instagram. Something I do want to talk about, a few things actually. I am going to be making some live calls here in just a little bit. I am doing some follow-up calls today. That's on the agenda. So follow-ups most likely on offers we've sent. I'm going to be following up and getting some feedback, so you guys will get to hear that. Other than that, I know I've said it on here before and on other platforms as well, but I am looking for a creative finance deal to purchase in the DFW area, hopefully in the next 30 days or before Christmas. So time is running out, and if you have anything over there that you're trying to assign or you need help closing and getting the deal done, let me know. I am looking to buy. I would actually love to have some to look at tomorrow. Gonna head up to the Dallas area, and I really would like to have some properties lined up to look at and just explore around, get a game plan in action. So yeah, if you guys have anything like that, DM me, let me know, let's chat about it. What was my second thing? If you guys are looking to join a team, let me know. A team being a real estate team, acquisitions team. If you're looking for something like that, if maybe you've been calling sellers, you've been calling agents and by yourself, and you're looking to join a team, you want some peer environments, then DM me, let's chat about it. And I feel like I had something else to say, and I don't remember right now. So let's see what calls I have to make. I sent out around, I think yesterday. What did I send out yesterday? Maybe like 80 offers yesterday, something like that. Didn't seem to get a whole bunch of traction yesterday. So that was interesting. But then today, I think I sent out like around 100 or 150, something like that. And so I have lots of following up to do. My email's been going crazy. Okay, let's see what the story is on this one. So it looks like it was listed for sale for, wow, quite a while, since about April this year. Sat on market, they kept lowering it. Oh, that's funny. I love when people do this. I love when people lower the price down, take it off market, and then raise the price again. Like suddenly people are going to go for the higher price after you just lowered it. So they took it from $490 down to $460 in like a week. Yeah, literally a week. And then they took it down a day later. They took it down to $445. And then a week later, they put it back up to $450. They were like, we're not getting any traction at $445. Let's go up in price. And then looks like they let it sit there for about a month, and they took it off and relisted it a few months later at 20 grand higher. And then they took it off after only like 2 weeks and have it up for rent. So now it's been up for rent for a few weeks. How interesting. Very very interesting. So I had sent the agent the offer, and I guess he didn't get it and asked me to resend it. I have not heard back. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't see his number on here. Let's get his number. We'll give him a call and maybe get the story on what is going on here. Oh, let's read. So it says, the reason the home is being sold is because the sellers are upgrading and are always gone. It's no need to keep this house. I don't think that's what he meant. I think he meant it's no problem to keep it. Sellers are not in a rush, but is looking at all reasonable offers. Okay, so they're not motivated, basically, is what he just told everyone. Oh, here we go. Here's the story. The agent is the seller. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. So he's probably not going to like our offer and is going to give me some pushback. Let's see.
Your call is your call has been.
Okay. Gonna shoot him this message. Alrighty. We'll see if he calls back. All right. What's next? Let's see what this one was. Nope. Okay, so this one here, I think I had sent this agent an offer on a different listing, and she sent me a separate email saying, "Hey, I have this one. If you want to put an offer on this one." Oh, dang it. And I said, "Yeah, I'll send you an offer." And I sent her an offer, and then she just ghosted me. And I was just about to give her a call, but it looks like. So, whenever that happens, he's under contract. I have this saved template that I always send because just because it's under contract does not mean that that deal won't swing back around. It doesn't mean that, I mean, she had already given this listing to me without me actually, asking her about it. So just because this one's gone doesn't mean she doesn't have something else, and doesn't mean that the current contract won't fall through. So I just like to pop in. I always say, hey, I noticed it went under contract. Congratulations. Please keep our offer as backup in the case that something falls through. In the meantime, do you have any other listings that we can look at? So I'm just letting her know, don't forget about us and keep us as a plan B. And also, if you have anything else, we'd love to take a look at it. All right. Let's see what else. I've had several lately where I've sent offers and they just won't respond to me. So hopefully we'll get some answers today. Let's see. Not that one. This one. Okay, let's see if this one is still active. This one was quite annoying because I submitted an offer, and I think a lot of times the agents just don't understand. Like, from what I've noticed, is agents in their head, all they think about is what's the offer price, what's the list price, right? And when it comes to creative, that's not really the main focus. The main focus is more so, what is the seller's equity? What can we put in their pocket? What can we put in the realtor's pocket? Right? It's not what's the overall list price. It's more what's the breakdown of the actual numbers. So even though our offer might be giving them their full amount of equity, and just the numbers may not add up to be the full list price, but it's their full amount of equity that we're giving them. That really confuses the agents. And all they can think about is this list price isn't adding up. That's all they're worried about. They don't think about what the seller's actual bottom line is. So a lot of times it's just trying to get that through their head. And in this case, I submitted an offer giving them their full equity. And the agent made a comment like, this offer is too low. We have a higher one. And so try to get out information, emailing back, and she wouldn't give me anything. Try calling her multiple times. She won't answer me. So it's really frustrating when agents just say, blanket statements like that and won't give you any actual feedback to go off of when you're really trying to make it work for the seller. So let's try calling her again and see. Let me go back to the offer I sent. Oh yeah, this is the one where she argued with me about her commission back and forth, and then just to tell me that our offer was too low anyway. So we argued about commission back and forth, and it was totally unnecessary. Anyways, let's try giving her a call.
Hi, you reached Casey Fricks with Redfin.
Her phone always goes to voicemail.
Hi, you reached Casey Fricks with Redfin.
Also, something I actually did not realize until going back and forth with this agent. Redfin agents, I've always known that they kind of suck because they just don't seem to like care to make anything work. And I realized why. They are not motivated by commission. They're not motivated by the sale of the house because they are just employees. They aren't like, most agents work for commission, and she's an employee, so she doesn't have to worry about the commission. So it explains why they're unmotivated to make deals work. All right. Sent her a message to give me a call. Let's see. What's next? Okay. Wow. This is a townhome and it's huge. 5 bedrooms and a townhome. Wow. Interesting. This one's been on the market for 66 days. Sellers need a 30-day lease back. So this one, I had sent an offer. Right, yeah. Sent an offer, and it took her a while to get back to me. And then all she said is they're not going to be accepting this offer. I've tried to reach out for more feedback. She won't give it to me. So let's try giving her a call. I always try to find out. I don't ever just take they're not interested as an answer. I'm always looking for the actual feedback. Why are they not interested? Why didn't they like this? I got one the other day, and especially when they just say it through email, right? There's always more to the story, and a lot of times agents will not elaborate unless you force them to. So I had an agent the other day, and I sent him an offer. He emailed me back and said, I think all he said was not interested, or the sellers are not interested. And I think I responded and said, thanks for getting back to me. Could you provide some feedback on why this may not work for them? Wouldn't answer me. I give them a call, asked them the same question. And it came down to they didn't understand it. The agent didn't understand it and didn't know how to explain it. I mean, he basically straight up said they just don't understand it. So just because they say not interested does not mean that they're not interested. It probably means that the agent doesn't understand it and therefore has not told the sellers what it actually is and the ins and outs of it. So in that case, I'm always, super understanding, super patient. Why don't we do a group call where I can talk to both of you? I can answer all the questions. Everyone can get on the same page, and then the sellers can make an educated decision. I feel like it's really hard it has happened, but I think it's a little bit harder when you word it like that in the sense of let's have the sellers make an educated decision. It's hard for the agent to be like, oh no, right? Like who's going to say no to letting their client make an actual educated decision? So that's the way I take it. I'm always pushing for group calls, especially when I can tell that the agent just doesn't get it. So anyway, we'll see what the story is on this one.
Hi, you reached the voicemail. Hi, you reached the voicemail.
Lots of voicemails today. Okay. On to the next. Nobody wants to talk to me today. Next week is probably going to be even worse with Thanksgiving. Everyone traveling. Nobody's going to want to talk to me. Okay. This house is super cute. Looks like it's been on the market for 69 days. They bought it back in 2021, relisted it 70 days ago. So let's see, I sent this agent an offer a week ago, and I've been following up and cannot get a hold of this dude. So let's see. Dang it. This is one of the agents. I hate whenever Zillow just doesn't have the agent's phone number ready for you and you have to dig a little bit. Okay, I think I found his cell phone. Let's hope.
Robin Rossetti. Sorry I missed your call. Robin Rossetti.
Dang it. Nobody wants to talk to me. It's a rough day out here. On to the next. This is why I talked about this. We talked about this on the podcast last week. Doing calls can, I mean, even for someone that is, oh, someone texted me. Even for, somebody that likes talking to people all day and more visionary and all that, sitting on the phones, especially when it's, I've made 4 or 5 calls already and they're just straight to the voicemail, it can get boring. And so I am always like watching something in the background, whether it's a TV show or a podcast or a movie, like something is going on. So it doesn't feel so sucky and I can stay entertained and like keep at this for hours and hours without feeling like I'm just sitting here staring at a screen or just hearing voicemails all day. So anyway, tip of the day, watch a TV show or something while you're making calls. Okay. Let's try this one. I sent her an offer over the weekend and have not heard back from her. Still available. Oh, this looks like a cute little place. Okay. This one's been on the market for that's been on the market for 74 days. Let's see when that's wrong. And it's actually been on the market since May. They took it off and then relisted it. Looks like they bought it. Wow. I wonder if they bought it in 2020. It's doubled in price. Let's see if this is a remodel or if it's just gone up in value. Nope, doesn't look like a remodel. I guess it's just doubled in price, maybe. Interesting. Okay. Oh.
Hello.
Hey, this is Jade calling about the listing on Albatross Lane.
Yes.
I had sent over the letter of intent over the weekend and just wanted to follow up with you.
Okay. What was your offer?
It was. Did you get my email or?
Well, you told me you were going to send me one, but I never did receive it.
That's odd. Okay.
Yeah. Can you just tell me what it is?
Yeah, let me pull it up here for you.
Yeah. I mean, you're an investor looking for investment properties. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if this property has any rental restrictions?
It does not.
Okay.
There's several in there. Yeah.
Okay.
But they have to be minimum a year.
Got it. Okay. Long-term leases only.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem. Yeah, so our offer was taking over that existing mortgage. I had it at about 50,000. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's what they owe.
Right. Okay. So our offer would be taking over that, putting 20 grand in their pocket, paying your commission, and then creating a promissory note, seller finance note, in the amount of 320,000.
No, they won't accept that.
They don't want to seller finance.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Are they just wanting to move on and buy another house?
They do.
Okay. Got it. All right. Well, if they change their mind and decide they want to entertain seller financing, we are flexible on that. So just give me a call and we can talk it through.
I mean, it's a great area for rentals, but they would have to have full price.
Right. You're saying like full price cash offer?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Well, if they decide to reconsider, just let me know. Thanks. Bye. So that one, yeah, huge amount of equity, is very little loan. Like this thing is listed at $425 and they only have a $50,000 loan. So a long shot. I have honestly never, I mean, I know that it happens and it could happen, but I personally have not seen a direct to agent seller finance deal. I just feel like, weirdly enough, I feel like it's almost easier to talk about Subto than it is seller finance. I just think that any conversations I've had about seller finance with agents, it's usually the agent saying, oh, we need 20% down and 10% interest. Like the agents come up with all these crazy terms. So anyway, I mean, she's not even going to present it, right? So she's just straight up saying no for them. But it hasn't been on the market a crazy amount of time. And if they're trying to buy another house, I can see seller financing maybe not working for them. So we will put this in follow-up. Let me, where's my notes at? Where is my notes at for this? Oh. All right, on to the next. Again, that agent I was just telling y'all about that is like stuck on price and won't answer my calls. It goes straight to voicemail. I emailed her and said, hey, just tried calling you. Give me a call. And she emails immediately back and tells me again, I don't think we can make this work. Like, just give me a call, lady. Let's talk about it. If she doesn't call me soon, I'm calling her again. That always annoys me when agents do everything they can to avoid the conversation. It is your job to talk to people that are interested in the house. Let's see what else I got working here. We'll give this agent a call. I don't think this is gonna go that great either because it's kind of similar situation. They have a ton of equity, and he kind of already made a comment that he didn't think they would be interested in financing their equity. So I wonder if this is a flip. Now that I'm reading it, it may be a flip. Let's just call him and see.
Hello, this is Joel.
Hey Joel, my name is Jade. I was calling about the listing you have on Carla Street.
Okay, Jade. Oh, Jade, you are just the follow-up queen of
I will take that as a compliment.
A plus on follow-up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll just give you that shit right now. I don't think that this works. I've tried to be nice about saying that, but like,
Sure.
I don't know. I get that you got to keep following up. I don't know if you got someone above you making you do the follow-up, which is great. I just I don't think this worked for these guys. This guy needs to get his cash out. So
Okay. Was this an investor flip?
no, he's done it for a long time.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Is he really just wanting all of the equity out?
Yeah, he's just wanting to get out and go on to something else. Yeah, he doesn't want to leave any money tied up. Like I explained to him what seller financing looks like, which this is not your traditional seller financing, but it's a type of creative. I get it. So like, anyway.
Okay.
So he's just like, dude, no, another day, another time, maybe I do that, but not right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, if anything changes and if there are any questions I could answer for you guys, just let me know.
Okay. Hey, tell your boss, or maybe you are the boss, and if you are, then good on you. But just tell your boss that I said A+ on the call.
I really appreciate it, and I'm sure you'll hear from me again.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Thank
luck.
you. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. I've never had an agent tell me that. At least he was really nice about it. Usually agents are like, quit fucking calling me. That's so funny. I've followed up with this guy a million times. Like I think I whenever I do email campaigns, I set up like a 7-part email campaign. So he had gotten like 4 emails from me before he finally responded. And then I sent the offer and I followed up several times since then. And it's so funny. As soon as he heard my name, he said, I'm the follow-up queen, which is such a compliment to me. That was hilarious. I've never had an agent react that way. But anyway, pretty funny. Let me put notes over here. So now when I follow up with him again, I'm totally going to use that and like make a joke about it because we had a nice laugh there and he seems pretty chill and fun to joke around with. So, whoops. Okay. That was pretty entertaining. Not interested. Oops. I don't know why my sheet is. Okay. Okay. On to the next. Let me put him in my follow-up. He knows that he'll hear from me again. He did make a comment that the seller said, not right now. I won't entertain it right now, but that definitely did not mean that he won't entertain it at all. Okay. I hate it when the agent won't even look at the offer unless you put it on an actual contract. Yeah, I get that a lot, and typically there are a few different things that I'll do with that is usually I explain to them totally okay with putting it on the state contract, don't have a problem with that at all, but just want you to have this LOI to look at first. It's pretty, no, what's the way I word it? Basically, you can look at this LOI and the seller can determine if it's a good fit or not based off this. Like, we don't need to put it on a contract. It's non-traditional. You can tell it doesn't take too much to figure out if this is a good fit or not. So I say that in the nicest way possible, and typically just give them a call, talk to them. Hey, if this is a good fit, no issue putting it on the contract. Let's have a conversation about it first. Is this even something you guys would entertain at all? There's no point in us spending our time and resources on writing up this contract just for you to say, no, the seller doesn't want to seller finance equity, or no, the seller doesn't want to leave the mortgage on the name. Well, you could have told me that based on the LOI. You didn't need a whole contract just to tell me that, so yeah, I think it can be kind of a waste of time to sit there and do contracts for all of these. Man, that agent is refusing to call me. I keep telling her to call me and she just keeps emailing me answers. That is frustrating. But that's what I said, Redfin agent. Okay. Let's see. Oh. That one. Maybe we'll have one more good call. We haven't had any great calls, but the last guy was entertaining at the very least. Okay, so this house, let's make sure it's still available. This house actually was not even for sale. It was up for rent. And I asked the agent if the seller would consider selling, and if so, what price. And he told me, he said, yeah, depending on what the offer is, here's the price they'd want. And I sent them an offer and have not heard back, but it is still up for rent. Seriously, such a cute house. This house is adorable. Wow. Maybe it's overpriced, or maybe it's not available yet. Let's see. Looks like there's still people living in there, so maybe it's just not available. Anyway, let's give him a call and see. Hello?
Hello, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, this is Jade calling about the listing on Spring Creek Drive.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well.
I don't know if you recall, but we were emailing back and forth about this one, and you had said they might consider selling and giving me a price. So I sent over an offer, and I just wanted to follow up and see where we were at with that.
Yeah, I never received anything in my inbox.
Okay. Let me double check that I sent it to the right place. Yeah, let me resend it right now. And if you don't get it in the next 10 minutes or so, just shoot me a text and we'll figure something out.
That works. I will definitely do that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. That is so weird. He's the second one to say that. And I'm wondering if they're just ending up in spam, because I mean, we had a whole email chain back and forth, and all I did was reply to it and he didn't get it. That's really weird. So let's try this again. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's see if he gets that. On to the next. Okay, this is another one that she's been dodging me. Agents love to dodge. I think my biggest pet peeve with, maybe not biggest, but one of my biggest is how agents just ghost you. And it's just so unprofessional to ghost someone that's interested in buying the house you have for sale. Or when agents say, please, I get agents that respond to me. They're like, please don't ever email me again, or don't ever reach out to me again. And it's like, dude, you have a house for sale for the entire world to see. You're trying to sell it. Your phone number is on the internet, public information. How are you going to tell me not to reach out to you about something that you have for sale? Like, it's just really, the way that they respond and react is so unprofessional. It blows my mind sometimes. I don't know why, because it's like a daily thing. Okay, so they accepted an offer. That's why she is ghosting me. And that could have been a simple message back. Hey, Jade, we accepted an offer. Sorry. But agents just don't communicate. They're really weird like that. I get sellers. The sellers don't have to be, professional. But as an agent, I expect a little bit more. I don't know why I do, but I do. Okay. So I'm going to email her, since she couldn't tell me that. Okay. I also need to update my sheet. I like the name of the street, Gothic Manor. I would live on that street. Okay. Let's see if I can get one more. I don't know who this is calling me, but the caller ID is Man Boss. Okay, I might be... Oh, man, I've emailed this agent, called this agent, and he is also not responding to me. Although I do think that this may be a flip. It does look like it might be investor owned in a flip. Maybe it's his. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to respond to me. Let's just try him again.
Hi, you've reached Jake Wilson. I'm sorry. Hi, you've reached Jake Wilson.
Well, shoot. This guy just does not want to talk to me. Okay. Don't know that I have anything else. Oh, maybe I do. Okay, this one, let me make sure it's still available. She was concerned about how the equity would be paid out, and there is a good amount, so it is a hybrid deal. So she may not be responding to me because they don't like that. She did tell me the seller wasn't super interested to begin with, but it has been for sale since April. So I would think that she'd be getting a little bit more motivated, but maybe not. Let's try calling her. Oh, I was calling the office number. I meant to call the cell phone number. Oops. Okay.
This is Caitlin Gamby with Keller Williams. This is Caitlin Gamby.
Sent me straight to voicemail. Hey, Abraham. Thanks for hopping in here. Hey, Bill. Thanks for hopping in. Hope you guys are getting something from this, even though I'm getting a ton of voicemails today. Let me know. I said this in the beginning, but I know people always hop on a little later. If there's ever anything you guys want to see, any questions you have, any feedback you have for me, leave a comment or DM me on Instagram. My Instagram's on the screen. If you ever need help with any deals, structuring, underwriting, closing them, dispoing them. Oh, I almost just pasted the wrong link. You can submit them to this link right here. And we're also looking to add people to our team. So if you are interested in joining a direct agent team, a little bit of I do want to start doing more direct to seller. Just got to figure out that structure. But anyways, a direct to agent team, and maybe even calling agents on your own or calling sellers, and you're wanting to join a more team environment, then shoot me a DM. Let's chat about it. And I was going to say something else. If you have any Subto deals in the Dallas, Texas area, I'm looking for one ASAP to buy. So let me know. And I think that's all the calls I have today. Unfortunately, we didn't get to talk to that many people. Everyone was sending me to voicemail, so that's fine. But anyway, we'll be back next week to make some more calls. We'll see how it goes then, since it's Thanksgiving. But we'll give it a shot anyways. So if you guys, thank you guys always for coming on here. Finally got batch leads. We'll be using their agent outreach section to call agents in the area for cash deals. Cool. I didn't even know there was an agent outreach section. That's interesting. I'm going to take a look at that. So is it like just, you don't have to tell me this right now, but I'm just wondering out loud, is it like it just gives you a list of agents in your area, or are you actually calling agents that have stuff listed? Fixer upper cash deals listed. But anyway, super cool. Always love to see everyone taking some imperfect action. Hopefully you got some value here. If you ever need anything, DM me on Instagram. Would love to squad up with you guys, help you guys out, do some deals together. Until next week, I'll see you guys then.